if you just kind of run and jump and then make sure you cause dust when you turn around, you will get the perfect RNG for these two beam guys.
Waddle
to be in the to be in the perfect pattern. They give beam. So
All right.
Cocoon.
Nine runners go for the recoil setup, and both runners get wheel. Let's go.
This is a frog champ if I've ever seen one.
All right, so timing 1-1 wheel is a 4-frame window. So, of course, while these runners have done this mix thousands of times, it's still a 4-frame trick, so you're never going to be 100% consistent. So this is a very good start for both runners.
Yeah.
In fact, any mix in this game, you have a 4-frame window to hit it. And
now let's talk about wheel.
What's the frame?
Wheel is, of course, the fastest horizontal movement in the game, which is why you want it. Getting that mix will save 5 seconds in World 1. We'll be keeping wheel until 1-4. And Chooch, tell us about Poppy Bro.
So Poppy Bros is the first mid-boss in the game. They kind of just...
That was Poppy Bro.
You can't move on until you beat them. In, I think, just about every scenario, except for the one optional fan fight in World 6.
There's a bunch of optional fights. There's an optional fight in 3-2 as well.
Well, I was just listening to one that I only knew off my head. But yeah,
you can kill discarding wheel, getting the double star
you get
off of the 2 Bronto birds.
Enemy and your own, or 2 enemies, or an enemy and your ability star. It's not that hard to get, but as you get further in the game, the mid-bosses just get slightly more health, just enough that you can't kill them with a double star, so it stops.
Yeah, so we'll only be seeing one more double star in the rest of the run.
That happens at the end of the game.
Well, we get the Grand Wheelie double star, and we also get the Double Frosty double star.
Yeah.
So it's 3. So yeah, right now...
So I noticed someone posted in the chat that MK doesn't have a chance. That is absolutely not true.
They don't know what this game is.
This is Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland.
Anything can happen. Right now they're in the Frosty fight. They both got very good RNG.
Yeah. The RNG will be very tame until about World 3. But this game's just filled with millions and millions of optimizations and routing differences.
And we will see one coming up shortly. And right there,
really?
Cocoon doing some tree movement that catches him up right there. We are almost at a perfect sync. I think Shasta's like a 2-frame lead right now. Let's see if they can get Bonkless here. That's a 2-frame window.
Both of them got it.
Both get it. That's really tight. And Cocoon with the better goal game, catching up a little more there. The goal games, there are 39 of them at the end of every single level of the game. There's 39 of them in total.
It is a 3-frame window to time the goal game. You can press either A or B, so simply sliding your fingers across 2 buttons, or timing it really quickly will pretty much get it for you 100% of the time.
And right now they're in Wispy Woods. Basically, you want to time
MK got a faster star grab by floating, so he didn't end up bouncing. So that gives him a little bit of lead over Shasta.
If you float like a pixel before you hit the wall grab,
I believe both runners got sub 320 World 1, which is epic to say the least.
So yeah, 2-1. I like 2-1. It's a fun level.
2-1's neat.
It is neat.
I think there's another strat difference here that runners will be doing.
Cocoon goes for the faster Bonkless strat. Shasta also.
Oh, they both do the same strat.
I don't know what we were thinking. Both of them getting good tornado.
One of the runners.
If that first tornado, if that first tornado spins, you lose a second and a half. It's just completely RNG. You can't do anything about it. But both of them got good RNG. And Cocoon has like a 0.25 second lead heading to 2-2. 2-2 is another one of my favorite levels in the game. Has a lot of really cool strats.
It doesn't. It's short.
It's cool.
It's boring.
And I optimized it.
But something that's not boring here, we got another double star coming up.
Chooch, would you like to explain that double star?
Well, most mid-bosses in this game, at least in the early game, are killable with double stars. You can get a double star by inhaling both an ability star and an enemy, or 2 enemies at the same time. Here, you're going to try and land on the 4th.
Ooh, both runners doing the 2-jump setup. Nice.
And it instantly kills this King Wheelie here. There will, I think, only be one more double star kill in this game, which is going to be in 7-6. One of probably the best in the game.
6-6.
There is no boss in 7-6.
My bad. 7-6 is...
Yeah, there is. It's the Cabu. So yeah, heading into 2-3, this is where we're going to see a huge strat difference. Cocoon is going to be going for something called 2-3 wheel, or World 2 wheel. Shasta's not. Basically, World 2 wheel saves around 10-ish seconds. I'm not really sure the exact timing of it, actually, but I think it's around 10 seconds optimally.
So the reason why MK is going for this is because going for it doesn't lose very much time if you end up losing it in this arena.
Yeah,
however, keeping it is very difficult.
Not doing the fly
and
strat.
some of the strats afterwards is very difficult. So Shasta's actually going to be... MK got hit. Ooh,
MK got hit, but he's still able to keep it. Not that big of a deal. You're going to lose time anyway in this level because it's just faster in this level to not keep wheel because of the slow.
Alright, this is looking good.
But 2-4 and 2-5 are so much faster.
That's good. Woo!
Really good arena for Kirby. Alright. So, oh, yeah.
Okay. MKCocoon will have the advantage in this 2-3 because he has wheel. He will be able to make up a lot of time in
He'll be able to make up a lot of time in 2-4 and 2-5.
Because of that, there's a long, pretty much flat room with no barriers. While the TikTok kill is slower, the makeup from the next room is much more worth it than this.
The other thing with TikTok is that TikTok is very difficult. MK getting both of the wheel cancels. Ooh, misses the last one.
RNG. That's not a wheel cancel. That's just bad RNG.
Oh, really? Dang.
Yeah. That's TikTok has weird patterns.
Yeah, so he did lose a little bit of time because of that. But look at that. He's already making up some time here, and he's going to be making up a lot of time in 2-5. Another smaller difference is that Shasta will also be grabbing wheel in 2-5 because it's just there.
However, the first room of 2-5 is incredibly fast with wheel, so we're going to see Cocoon take the lead for a little bit. Also, because he does not have to grab wheel. Well, yeah, Cocoon sucks in the first room. He knows it too. I'm allowed to say it. We're good friends here in the Kirby com. So yeah, right there, Cocoon already taking the lead. He's going to take a bigger lead here because he does not have to grab those wheels. Shasta gonna have to grab a wheel, losing time there. These are where the routes sync up. Let's see if any of them go for the sub-pixel. Cocoon usually doesn't. Shasta usually does. Sub-pixel is a strap, and you just don't bonk. It saves around a second. Cocoon jumping there, not going for it. Shasta's gonna wheel right through. He bonks there. He does not get the sub-pixel. While Cocoon didn't go for it, saving a half second over bonking. And yeah, now we're going to be heading...
So I guess we didn't really talk about high jump. Chooch, tell us about high jump.
High jump is the pretty much sole vertical movement ability in this game. It shoots you upwards. It's the only attack that it has besides like canceling the jump itself. You just launch up, and it's actually significantly strong. And
as you'll see, right,
attack also has a hitbox on it.
Ooh, Shasta
just a little extra damage with it. Oh, unfortunate for Shasta there. But it's good in a lot of situations, such as, Krakow. The level leading up to it, they essentially force you to use high jump. But for killing the boss itself is also a very good ability.
So heading to World 3, this is butter building. So 3-1, pretty standard level. This TikTok fight right here is a little tricky, especially when you're first starting out. That high jump cancels, right? That means you're really perfect to not get hit.
Wow, Shasta's high jump. Ooh, takes a hit.
That was so close. He was a pixel to the left. Not that big of a deal. But right now we're heading to 3-2. This is one of the most notorious levels in the game. There are so many strats that people do or either not do, and that are like pixel perfect, frame perfect. Including the fabled high jump Bugsy that Cocoon's gonna be going for. Cocoon misses the one tile gap, the high jump through. Not that big of a deal. Let's see if Shasta's able to get it. Right now, he's got good RNG, doesn't need to go for RNG skip. Shasta also misses the one tile gap. That's a really tight window. You only have a few pixels to get it.
Yeah, there are a couple hole-in-ones in the game, I like to call them. Those little one things. Some vertical, some horizontal. Ooh. That one's definitely the hardest to hit. MKCocoon picking up sword, going going traditional Bugsy, non-high jump, as is Mr. Shasta.
Ooh, both not doing high jump. Interesting.
Yeah, high jump Bugsy is faster by around 5 seconds optimally. It is the strat. I thought
that was an excellent fight.
That was a really good fight. But yeah, high jump is faster than sword, but sword has been used for the longest time, and these runners are both super consistent. Shasta having an amazing fight though.
That was actually incredible. I was a little worried he was gonna get hit, but he managed to time it very well.
Dude, it's Shasta's sword Bugsy. He's pretty much like invented it. speaking of like being good at this, there are also a lot of people, including myself, who are not very good at that fight. Rox, would you like to talk about driving down?
Does that really matter?
Yes.
Well, it's just when you get downtown by both.
Well, 3-3 isn't that exciting.
3-3 is just a giant maze level that we know the pattern to. It's not too big of a deal. But basically, driving down is when Bugsy just down throws you. There's an animation, and loses around 5 seconds. It's the worst thing in the world. The worst thing in the world, yeah. It's horrible. But now we're heading into the second arena of the game. Arenas, of course, being where the Mennite, servants just come out and try to kill you. There's 2 strats here. It's faster to keep high jump, but there's a strat. You can drop high jump. You do want to be able to...
Both runners will be keeping high jump.
Yes.
We'll be doing pure high jump throughout the fight.
Hopefully. As long as
I don't think MK knows how to do not pure high jump anymore. Oh!
See? He didn't keep
Little opportunity for Shasta here. Takes another hit.
Oh! Taking another hit.
Oh!
In my races, MKCocoon made fun of me for doing the drop high jump.
Takes a third hit.
But now that I know that he actually doesn't know how to do it, I will make fun of him.
Oh, Shasta ends up taking the lead.
Shasta with the lead. Oh my god. Both of them.
All right, both runners will be grabbing this tomato. Yeah.
Yes. That tomato is such in a.
Oh, and he misses the door. Oh.
And putting.
That's a very punishing door to miss. I fully understand why he's mad about that.
Yes. So 3-5's another pretty boring level. You just grab the candy and just go up, making sure your high jump counts is good, just so you can high jump right back up.
Yeah, and by keeping invincibility candy throughout here, you'll be able to stand right inside bunkers, giving you free high jump cancels.
And 4 hits inside him should do the trick. Shasta,
MK's gonna do a little interesting strat here at the end. Very nice. That's it. Let's say just a small amount of time over Shasta.
Around 2-5, a quarter of a second. Shasta did a traditional slide strat.
Okay, so we got an early crash bomb here. Shasta goes for it and gets it.
Gets it, yeah. That's a 3-frame window, super tight.
Really?
If you,
Dang.
Yeah, if you lose it, you lose like 4
What the
seconds.
heck?
Cocoon barely getting it, getting on one of the.
Why does everyone tell me to go for it?
Because it's free.
But it's not, apparently.
Ming. Anyway, 3-6. 3-6 is a lot of people like it. A lot of people don't.
I like this level a lot.
I really
honestly.
like this level.
How much do you like this level, Cheech?
Wow, this level is just awesome because it has the Halo dudes in it.
The Halo dudes, shout out to the Halo dudes. Those guys, they give light. The guys with the Halo and the sunglasses in the dark. There's only 2 dark rooms in the game. There's only 2 Halo dudes in the game, or places where Halo dude can spawn in the game.
You can still mix it in any other room. And if you...
That last room in particular in 3-6 is very fun to go through.
Yeah, high jump.
Timing, well-timed high jump cancels to optimize your movement. Shasta gets his moon correctly. MK doesn't guess and gets sun.
But Moon is always right. Remember that. Moon is always right. Represent the Moon crew.
But MK guessed wrong.
But MK didn't guess, so it was always wrong. Anyway, we're in 4-1. This is where the runs really starts heating up. We're officially in mid-game. Right now, 4-1 is a very, very interesting level. There's a lot that goes into it. We used to get UFO here, now we get high jump. A lot of optimizations have happened recently in the game, especially in the past year. This is just one of the many. Just keeping high jump throughout here.
And now another one will be a wheel mix in the very last room.
Oh,
Shasta gets the bad RNG, and if that happens, he doesn't decide to go for the backup. If MK gets the bad RNG, he will go for the backup.
Yes.
He doesn't get the bad RNG.
That's good RNG.
And he gets wheel. Well done.
Wheel. Nice job. That's going to save him around 5 to 7 seconds.
This could result in a lead change. Maybe not.
Yeah. This could, depending on how well Cocoons plays 4-2. 4-2 is very difficult, especially with wheel. And there's a fight at the end, which is the bane of many runners' existence. Cocoon getting the one-tile gap. That gap is super hard to get in with wheel. But Shasta gonna be just using tornado for the first room, then dropping it. Cocoon is gonna be keeping wheel throughout the rest of the level until the very end.
Well, yeah, until he has to pick up.
As you can see, Shasta going through this last room here, kind of slowly, taking some damage boosts. However, MK keeping wheel, using that fast vertical momentum. Doesn't look like he's gonna catch up, but MK does, I believe, go for a harder strat here.
Yeah.
However, that won't be able to make him go for it. Jumps over that Poppy Bro. Very interesting strat.
Super
That was incredible from both runners.
Yeah, really good fight from both runners.
That's a page.
Heading into 4-3.
The old runner Cesarabaco's book.
Yep, shouts to Suzu.
Shoutouts to Susan.
Now,
Oh, I do
in
want to
this
mention
level,
about-
there's a couple optimizations from recently. This more recent one that Shasta isn't going to do is taking the middle path. However, MK will do, saving a little bit of time. I'm not too sure why more runners haven't learned this, because I
Yeah,
find it's
it's pretty
easier than the
easy.
top path.
There are a lot of
I think it's
stuff-
easier than the top path, honestly.
Another recent optimization is
And
having
it's
high jump
faster.
here.
Oh,
having high
Shasta!
jump
I didn't
here.
see where Shasta lost it. He lost it earlier than
He got
where
hit
you
by one of the
usually
Bronco
lose
birds.
it.
Yeah, he got hit by one of
MK
the
keeps
Bronco
it. That'll
MK
be
keeps
time
it.
save for MK.
I think MK's gonna have the lead after this round because as you
Really?
see, Shasta has
Nah.
to slowly float up. It's gonna be close, dude. That's gonna be a lot.
It's not
closer.
even
Shasta
close.
Float up. MKCocoon just flies right up. But next.
So
level,
I'm not too sure
MKCocoon.
which runners will be going for the 4-4
Yeah.
wheel mix.
Yes, the 4-4 wheel mix. One of the most notorious mixes in the entire game. Shasta goes for it. I don't think MK does, unless he's behind.
He's been inconsistent on going for it.
Yeah.
MK's not going to go for it, but
MK's not
Shasta
going-
gets
Shasta
wheel.
gets it.
Ooh,
Shasta
that's
is going
just
to be saving around 4 to 5 seconds here.
3.
Hey, Rocks. How many things in this game are one of the most notorious things in this game?
Everything.
Okay, there are a lot of one of the most notorious things in the game, but what is the most notorious thing in the game? In your
7-2.
opinion?
7-2.
I would agree with you
7-2.
on that one.
7-2.
Sniper, what do you
7-2.
think is the most notorious thing? Above
7-2.
all of the one of the notorious things.
Oh, talking about notorious things, we got FanFan here.
Everyone say FanFan in chat.
Alright, FanFan's dead. But anyway, another recent optimization is keeping Spark here. We used to grab throw from FanFan. If you suck up FanFan, he gives you a throw, and we just throw ourselves through the blocks and through 4-5. However, keeping Spark is a lot faster in 4-4 itself. You can fly through these blocks, as Cocoon is not doing a great job of showing off. And it makes 4-5 actually faster. This is just a recently found thing found by my good friend Sniper_SR, who decides to be in commentary. Just happens to be in commentary with me.
Hi.
Yeah. However, it makes 4-5 a lot more difficult. The arena.
Does
coming
it really?
Yes, the arena sucked.
I think it's easier, honestly. But that's just because it's my strat.
Ooh,
Ooh,
MK
MK gets an Ian
Oh,
input there.
Yeah, that's a bad Ian input. So
I mean-
yeah, the strat right here, that first kill right there, super hard to get. That stick where Shasta got.
That double
super
star
hard to
there
get.
is like the main source of time save and not having to wait at all. Which, when you use throw, there's a small point of having to wait, which is... Ooh, that was
Oh,
interesting.
Cocoon misses
But
it,
actually
still
kinda
gets more
cool.
kills. Yeah.
Who
And
knows, maybe even faster.
it wasn't.
Sniper has his sniper hole in World 7. I'd like to call that input eaten hole the chooch hole now. I'm sorry, like, I'm just christening it that right now in the middle
Oh,
of...
MK gets the
downward.
downward.
Ooh, nice downward.
But I think
Downward.
that happens to me so often, I'm just going to call it the chooch hole now.
Choo hole. Oh, also, this is another one of the most notorious levels in the game. It's 4-6. They're in the frog.
It's not that notorious. MK just hates
well,
it.
Yeah,
Because of
I
these
get it.
frogs. Ooh, Shasta taking a beating.
Yeah, those frogs are completely RNG.
Some opportunity for MK.
The most notorious...
Now we're going to be grabbing Sword here to fight TikTok.
Not notorious.
TikTok generally does the same thing, but sometimes does different things. He did the common pattern there. Ooh, Shasta taking a hit, but
still
gets it out.
hit. Not
Alright, now
sword,
MK.
Not that big of a deal.
I like to try and convince myself
Oh.
Also a common pattern.
Also a common pattern, yeah.
that in Kirby Nightmare and
Didn't get
Dreamland,
hit, so a little bit of time save for MK.
I like to convince myself that I'm the best at that TikTok fight in Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland. I've gotten so
Rox,
good.
tell us about getting high jump here. Ooh, Shasta going for health.
Okay. Yeah, so grabbing high jump here saves around quarter of a second, then grabbing it.
Ooh, how
That's
did you not get
just
hit
basically
there?
about it.
Yeah.
No,
No,
shoot, you were
I
saying?
don't believe MK will be going for crack singles, but both
I was
runners will be doing the doubles, which is the
Yeah, but
strategy that literally everyone
TikTok
does.
fight, when he starts walking toward you, I just step like maybe half a tile to the right, and I just use the backswing hitbox from the sword, which does just as much damage, and also still has a massive reach.
Yeah, it sounds like
I just turn around and
Yeah.
swing. It's just 5 hits. I don't
You'll
even.
see that in fights like Meta Knight as well.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the Krakow fight. The way Krakow
He's doing
fight
singles.
works,
Ooh,
there's
he
two
gets an up
different
input.
strategies. Shasta
Ooh.
did the
Still
normal
fast.
strategy, which is
Still
5
fast.
double hits. You can do double hits.
Slower than Shasta, but still fast.
The single hits, you do 6 of them. You have to do super quick ones. It's super difficult, or actually it's easier. if you-
Shasta going under.
But yeah, that's the fight. Pretty cool. Anyway, we're in
Now,
5
MK, little optimization here by going over. I can't believe we didn't think about this, especially me, since I died the most in the first room of 5.
That's another strat from Suzu's book. I think Suzu did that a
Oh,
long
what the
time ago.
hell? Why don't we go for it?
We do. Cocoon
Well,
does
I
it.
don't.
Well,
you
I
and
do.
MK do, and no one else does. Oh, shoot, shows cool.
And that brings us to Feels. Feels K-Man is the concept of doing the hardest strat at every single setting, no matter what could possibly happen to you at that point in time. So, like, if you're a
I
mile
invented
ahead
it.
of your PB, you still go for the hardest strat. If you're
If you
like
have one
your
health.
run's already dead, you still go for the hardest strat. This was popularized by Rox_, who was alongside me today in the commentary booth. Shoutouts to Rox_.
H.
But
Anyway.
I don't know why we decided to associate some Franker Faces emote with going for hard strats.
Okay, so this here is the first time we're seeing Ball used in the run. Ball has the highest damage output in the game, which is why we'll be using it quite a bit. That was an excellent pots ball from MK. A little bit of time save over Shasta. Going for ball climb, also a tiny bit of time save for MK.
That's the call.
Shasta going for the
We'll
hardest strat on bonkers. Not the fastest, but the hardest.
Also, yeah.
MK goes for the easiest and slowest.
I think Rox died.
Tonkas is when you unball. It's called Tonkas because it's task bunkers, and it's the best named strat in the entire, second best named strat in the entire game, I should say.
Oh boy.
I'll
Now, 5-3 is sort of like the variety level. You got high jump, which is the fastest vertical movement in the game, and then later we'll be seeing wheel, which is fastest horizontal movement in the game. Huh.
And then we'll be seeing both runners try to attempt the Shast turns.
Shast
turns, even though MK
one of the runners on the screen. I'm not saying which, but I mean, you could take a guess. You may or may not be right.
It was
I
MK.
think it's Chooch.
It is true.
Anyway, Shaster! Oh my god, Cocoon's gonna take the lead here. As long as
Nails those wheel jumps. Can you get Shast turns?
Can you get
might take it safe.
If he gets the Shast turns, he'll take the lead. Oh my god. Are we seeing...
What is going on?
Sync! That's not synced.
It's not synced, but MK has wheels,
close.
so he can just save like a tiny amount of time in this first turn here.
I think Shasta
But both runners will be getting burning.
Because I don't think Shasta does the triples.
What?
No, I mean Cocoon doesn't go for the triples. Anyway, we are
No, he goes for
now.
triples, not doubles. But none of these runners are doing the doubles.
Anyway, right now we're gonna be.
Oh, MK's not doing triples.
Well, Shasta is. See, I told you I wasn't gonna do triples. Basically, do 3 running instead of 2. That's a perfect example of that right now. Now we're in the 5-4 arena. 5-4 arena, super input eating worthy. A lot of things can go wrong, but it's one of the best for improv. Right there, not that big of a deal. You can just easily just kill the guy.
Oh wow, that was a way better ending from MK though. And he takes the lead. Ball swag, ball swag.
Right now it's ball swag. Ball swag is the best strat in the entire game.
Okay, that was good setup from both runners.
Good setup for both runners. And now, entering this final room, we are entering...
MK does double, so... What?
High flying, gravity flying, Sparky is dying, Firelight is dying, you are crying, you are not dying, waterfall climbing, rocks ball. I invented that strat.
Why are they showing both game feeds on the same side? Why are they showing the same game feed on both sides?
Shasta misses the oh shoot, MK had a worse goal game than Shasta did. Shasta has like, wait, what?
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 Oh yeah, he might have gotten an up input or something happened. I'm not too sure.
I'm so confused. Yeah. Anyway, Shasta.
MK does Chooch ball. Shasta doesn't go for this, but it's
Would you like to explain Chooch ball?
So with Chooch ball, you just do a well-timed ball in that room, and instead of hitting 1 ceiling and 1 floor, you hit 2 ceilings and 2 floors, and it saves about 1/10 of a second. And I've been doing it forever until I finally decided to suggest it to someone out of.
Cocoon going for Marsh ball. Getting in that tiles that Shasta is not doing, that's incredibly precise, and Cocoon got it. There's an extended.
Is he gonna do wheel? Is he gonna do wheel? He's not. He's
will
not.
Will I do 5-5 wheel? 5-5 wheel.
I made Shasta.
Nah.
There was no way he was gonna go for it. He's ahead at this point.
A half second. But it's cool, and I made it up. Therefore, it's a good strat.
All right.
Heading to 5-6.
Hey, so Chooch and Rox, can you tell me which ability they want you to have on stage? I can't possibly imagine which ability they would want you to have right now.
Light?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I know the speedrun strat is getting a wheel, and that's really difficult given the situation that the game puts you in. However, I still think
Shasta takes a hit.
I want you to use backdrop right here.
Yeah, you're right. It is hard to get wheel.
You can just see how the optimization just pays off. MK's all of a sudden a whole room ahead of Shasta. It's a short one.
Yeah, Anyway, right now we're going to be doing either an instant
Hammer
mix
mix.
or
Hammer
a
mix.
well-timed mix.
Hammer mix.
Cocoon probably going to be going for hammer because he is ahead.
Yeah, so just by holding down the A or B buttons and pressing down, always get hammer since it is the first ability. We never mentioned that the order on the mix roulette is always the same, and the starting point depends on the first enemy hail. Since you get wheel, hammer will be the first one, and it works every time.
Both of them have amazing fights for hammer. It is faster to mix for ball in that mix setup with the two.
All right, MK's gonna be doing 6-1 wheel.
However, yeah. However, it's much more difficult. It loses around 7 seconds if you do it. Anyway, we might see a strat difference here. 6-1 wheel versus not 6-1 wheel. We are seeing 6-1 wheel from MKCocoon. He nails it.
Alright, Shasta will be going for it too. But whoever can get better movement
Shasta
here
getting mine! Oh! Shasta missing the auto mix! Shasta! I don't know what he got first. He's going for the auto mix.
Oh,
no! He was one away!
He went for the second last one and got the last. Oh!
He went for the second last one again. No! He got it again!
He went in the door? Oh, he went in the door to try it again. Oh my goodness.
Will he get these guys?
This is auto.
Okay,
this is
the
auto.
mix.
This is
The
auto.
mix. If you get fire first, if you just do nothing, you will get wheel 100% of the time.
What just happened? What just happened?
Oh,
What
he
is?
gets it! Ah! Wheel all the time for nothing. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Is this it for Shasta? He
And
could
will
die
he-
in this
he
room.
could
He could
die.
die
This
in this.
room-
Oh!
Oh!
He better soft reset. He better soft reset.
Oh my god.
I can explain that
was
actually.
So scary.
He's not soft resetting.
Not
Oh
soft
my
resetting.
god.
He knows he needs a field K-Man for the rest of the entire thing if he wants to.
Here's the
win.
issue though. This frog here can do random. Oh
Oh!
no. That sword guy would have blocked his attack, so I think he tried to go over, and that just resulted in that. Oh.
However,
no.
as far as deaths go, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that's a quick death, but MK is
MK
almost
is,
an entire level ahead. An
Yeah.
entire
MK is
6-2
a
ahead.
Right now, here's the bonkers fight. This fight is like
This fight sucks.
100% RNG. Like, as you see him, he's just waiting for bonkers to go in the middle, and
That was really good luck.
It
Holy
wasn't
crap.
great. It wasn't great. It was decent RNG. He had to wait for him a little bit in the middle there. But
Now, Mr. Shasta can do a different mix at the start of 6-3, so he can essentially.
This used to be the faster strat.
Yeah, but then we found RTA viable ways of doing 6-1.
Cough, cough, I.
Yes, that's true.
Whenever we say we found something out, there's
It
a
was either me or Marsh.
99% chance it was either Rox, MKCocoon, or Marsh _.
Shouts to Marsh _ who tests this game.
Yeah,
He's
shouts
a
for being-
legend for finding literally everything. Anywho, we're going to 6-4 for Cocoon. I love 6-4, one of my favorite levels in the entire game.
Wait, do I have my phone on me? Oh, shoot. I don't.
Shasta, going for the mix. This is the 6-3 backup mix. And he gets it first try. That used to be the normal strat before 6-1 wheel came to play.
Since both 6-1 and 6-3 get burning first, it is the same timing.
Yes. But yeah, Cocoon is about to enter probably the best from the entire game. Chooch, do you agree with me here?
I definitely agree with you here because this is the Nut Shack, everyone.
This is the Nut Shack.
And here's the horizontal Nut Shack.
It's
the
the
Nut
Nut
Shack.
Shack. It's the Nut Shack.
So last year, when I commentated like 60% of the races. I just started saying that in like one race, and then Kinnan got really mad at me because he was co-commentating with me at the time. So I was
And it
like,
caught on.
wow, if this made Kinnan that mad, I'll just stick with it.
Every time. Yeah, Cocoon is over an entire level ahead of Shasta. And 6-5 is not the hardest level in the world. As long as you do everything perfectly,
6-5 is the shortest and easiest level in World 6.
Shasta bonking a little bit there, not too big of a deal.
Now, this last room there's just brain dead. What's
There
not
is
brain
just-
dead? Someone tell me about 6-6.
I would, but Shasta's the Nut Shack.
Oh,
It's the Nut
that's more important.
Shack.
It's the Nut Shack. Anyway, this
6-6.
next room here that
Nut Shack.
MK's going into, UFO. There's
This room
UFO.
sucks.
It's UFO
It's
heaven or UFO hell.
It's
Looks like heaven for
probably
MK.
the most notorious room in the game. Most notorious room.
Yeah, absolutely.
But right now, he had a great uniform. That went amazing.
Yeah,
now
that would kill so many runs.
Like,
Now-
shouts to Jay.
Shouts to Jay. Shouts to Shasta like a million times for losing runs in that.
Yeah, but I like the sleep mix more. Anywho,
Anyway,
we're in the arena. This is the last arena in the game. It's
and the
probably
hardest
worst.
by far.
Ice physics are here, and they suck.
However, MK, I believe, is the most consistent at this arena, as you can see here.
Yeah, he's
Managed to manip
really
that
good
guy.
at
That was
that.
perfect from MK. Damn.
That was pretty perfect. Yeah, he's an entire 6-6 ahead of Shasta. Shasta in 6-6 around a minute long perfectly. So around say a minute and 5 seconds. While Cocoon heads into Meta Knight fight. Meta Knight fight is complete RNG. You can manip him to do this little early
And as you
triple
see him
down.
using the backwards hits like Juch mentioned earlier.
Yes. But oh my god, holy cow, what was that fight? That was insane.
That
Well,
was
Shasta
that was
does
that
get
was
hit.
fairly okay. It wasn't perfect.
It was pretty good though. Shasta gets hit
Shasta
there,
doesn't
so
have an
much stuff.
ability. Oh, he
Oh,
gets the luck he
gets
needed.
perfect
That's
done.
good.
Usually those Frosties, well, the Frosties are really gonna do. Both of them shake ice, only one, or one of them shakes ice, the other one shakes ice, or none of them shake ice. And you really hope if you don't have an ability that both of them shake ice, you can.
I think it's more rare for none of them to shake ice.
It's definitely more rare for none of them to shake ice, but it
It's
does.
so
happen.
rare to have that happen.
I have lost once to that. Anyway, Shasta's in the
Same.
arena. While Cocoon is in the block room. The block room's not getting the jump, but almost getting the jump. That jump there is super hard to get. It's like pixel perfect.
MK, I believe, is one of the best runners at block room. Kind of a little unoptimal slash there at the end.
Right
But
now,
now
we're
this
really
here is
doing
another
the
insta
bomb.
mix. It's the first. Ooh, that was spooky because he is
Almost
going for
got it.
Cobra All.
Cobra Ball. Cobra Ball swag.
Yeah. Now, anyway, this here is something we've been hyping up for a very long time. 7-2,
It's
the
7-2.
most notorious level in the game.
Yeah, this level, it either sucks or it doesn't suck. And
So
really want it to
Bonkers
not
is
suck,
fairly
because
tame
doesn't
considering
suck.
strats that MK goes for. And that was very good luck from him.
Yeah, a great luck from Bonkers. Played a little safe at the end.
Fan, very good luck.
Almost perfect luck. Oh, not getting the double hit, but able to back it up.
From very good luck.
Yeah. Now we're in Bugsy. You want Bugsy to charge? Oh, a jump. Not too big of a deal. Oh, but getting the back.
What is that backup, dude? Oh!
But yeah, it's not too big of a deal. He's able
Creature's
to
back.
up
Are you seeing
very
the
cleanly.
7-2 from MKCocoon?
In Firelight,
Perfect
Firelight,
luck from
Firelight,
Firelight.
And great Firelight. Wow, that was an insane 7-2. I thought stuff would be around a 101, 102. Or 102.
Now Shasta.
He's good
So
at
he has to
killing
take a
himself.
death here. It's a fairly
He
quick
has to-
death, but it's a death, and a death
It's a
is
death
a death.
nonetheless.
Yeah,
So
he gets it. He gets it again.
Losing no more than 7 to 8 seconds on 7-2.
Yes,
Yeah, even if you don't
Guaranteed.
care about this game, you should check out his tutorial because it's god tier.
it is.
It's
if you
actually
watch it-
so well researched, and like he didn't have to go out and do all this stuff by himself, but he just did. He went out and researched
Shasta goes for a couple
all the
less
possible
simple.
patterns, and he put
Shasta
out
goes for a couple less simple
Like,
strats in
good.
7-2.
Shasta honestly didn't watch this tutorial.
Good one for Bonkers. Might have saved him time
Great
actually
Bonkers,
compared
yeah.
to
That was a
MK.
really good Bonkers.
Perfect,
Let's see,
near perfect luck.
That was perfect. That
Oh,
was perfect.
no!
Fan luck when it gets back.
sniper ass spam. Sniper
I
ass
noticed
spam.
both runners missed the triple hits there.
Oh, it's
We can't like expect a death, so that's like perfectly okay.
Oh, okay, almost getting fan again. You're only able to get hit when you're in ball.
Perfect
is when
luck from
you're
Bugsy.
on the ground or at the apex of your jump.
Good Bugsy. Good Bugsy.
So that was really unfortunate for Shasta. He got a really
Fire
good
Lion.
counter, but just wasn't able to capitalize on it.
Oh, he doesn't even get the double hit. Ooh, that's bad. He gets grabbed.
Oh, bitten. Bitten.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
He can just spit the star out and kill Fire Lion, so that's safe.
Okay. Able to get it.
5 damage, 7-2. Oh, that's so awful to have happen.
God, he was on full health heading into it. If he wasn't on full health heading into it, that would have been really bad for him.
Oh.
Q knocker for UFO mix here in 7-4. Major disappointment. Sliding. That Sparky can do a super slide and kill you, and it can suck.
Yeah, if you get a hit by the thing, the Sparky, you will always have
You will always die.
you will have the spark hit effect, so you won't have control until you touch the ground, and you just happen to fall into the one tile gap and die every time. It's great.
It's really fun. Crocker.
Yeah. Now MK's heading into another notorious level, not among top runners, but especially the middle and beginner runners especially struggle with this level.
This level sucks.
Rox, can you actually tell me about the Cobral manip here? Because I actually don't know a lot about it.
So, the upcoming here is the Grand Wheelie fight, and what Cocoon's gonna
What? He didn't do it.
is not the Cobra manip.
I think he did it
Basically,
because Grand
you just-
Wheelie jumped at first.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, but basically if you just stay to the left and you just jump up and kill the wheelie, you will like kill him 98 million% of the time.
Million. Now,
Or just
MK gets through the wind tunnel, which is the notorious room I was talking about.
One of the most notorious rooms in the entire game. Up
Yeah.
there with the UFO, up there with the most notorious.
That room is one of the hardest things ever.
Shasta just
if you get hit.
What
nailed
did
that
Shasta
with
just
7-4. That was
What was
incredible. That room sucks. It's just basically enemy spam in Mario Maker.
I mean, if you do the same thing every time, you never get hit.
Yeah. Why did Cobra have to lose? Because I'm better. Smile.
Oh. But as you probably know, MK is better than Rox.
Sad, huh? But then again, I got IRL. So is he though?
Actually, oh yeah, you got your Wii U unplugged. You were gonna lose by a you were gonna lose by a mile anyway.
She got Rick over. They got Rick over. Anywho, we're in 7-6. Cocoon getting really good cab RNG. That room right there, Cocoon just finished. Horrible.
Yeah, if he stays in the same spot, you either can't do anything or just try hard it.
I can't
pray
even
he doesn't
count the
jump
number
up.
of runs that
And if you
Cocoon
get hit,
has
you
lost
always
there.
lose wheel because it hits the spikes.
I can't even count the number of runs that Cocoon has
So
lost.
ball mix here. You mix for ball, and
you get ball.
he's going for the
He's going
moon.
for the moon! Ultimate disrespect.
Oh, Shasta having a little bit of trouble here, but the ball is the second ability, so you still have to time it, but it's easy to time because it's the same timing
You
every
just wait
time.
4 frames
It is
and
still
then
a 4-frame
boom.
window.
And we're heading
Yeah.
to the King D fight.
He has ran one game.
A game and a half.
Oh,
okay,
perfect
I'm
luck
learning.
from DD. Woo!
Perfect DD from Cocoon there.
The-
Great job from.
So that was basically the last RNG heavy moment that could really screw MK over and give Shasta a chance. However, this is Nightmare in Dreamland. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
As we saw with Cobra against Thomas.
Yeah, but yeah, the
Orb, it's important to say that Orb does the exact same thing every time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Orb
practice really helps here. He gets chargeless, a very fast one too. This is an insanely good Nightmare segment from MK so far.
It's just,
Ooh, Shasta getting hit. He's in the cabin room.
Yeah.
He's
But
in a good
if you
spot.
get
That's
hit there,
fine.
You should be fine. Good cabin RNG. Good. Cocoon. Wow. Hold up. Cocoon is on
I'm upping.
very good pick right now.
This is
He's
insane. He had like
4x base.
I think this could world record if he didn't have the 3-4.
Yeah, it's definitely 4x.
Now Nightmare also does the same pattern every time, but its positioning can sometimes be random,
Mhm.
which can like change things up a little bit, and you can end up missing a hit, which is kind of costly. Oh, he goes for the early
Go for the
and
early
gets
hit
the early.
and gets it,
Nice
yeah.
early.
If you go for the early hit, there's a chance you can get a wand hit. Wand hits do like 4 pixels of damage.
Yeah.
And Shasta having a rough DP fight, but not too big of a deal. Cocoon is gonna finish up with a 38 for D2.
42.
What the heck?
That
What
was
the heck?
good. That
That's
was so
insane.
good.
30, that's 22 seconds from PB/world record. That's incredible. That beats my PB. Ha! And I'm 5th place. And I have
Woo.
a 38.49.
Canada rise up.
So yeah, if you guys are familiar with last year's tournament here, MKCocoon wasn't that good. Catch
Forehead.
Forehead.
Well, he had a 40, but that's not great. That does include going for moon. You're right.
At the
That's
time,
actually
it was incredible.
yeah,
40's
40
pretty
actually.
good.
40 was really good in that game.
Yeah.
Last year,
You had a
man,
50
out there
at
come
that time.
to finals, not being.
Not even.
Tonight, we are all T-gens.
Woo!
Okay, what?
Shields
Okay,
team,
your
man.
3-4 was horrible.
I know, I got so mad, but I just told myself
I'm
I can't
pretty
get
sure-
tilted. I can't get tilted.
Yeah,
I
And you
didn't
did
get.
a damn good job at that.
I'm pretty sure if you didn't get if you didn't have the worst 3-4 I've ever seen at all of all time, except for every time I die there.
It was
it's
so
not
bad.
so bad.
What were your splits after that? Like
Plus
after World 3?
Yeah, plus 23.
Oh my god, I could have world record.
It would have world recorded if you did that and I didn't switch.
You got the moon! Ah!
The moon.
Yeah, no, I knew I couldn't world record or race world record, so I just thought I'd swag a bit.
And you still beat Rox's PB. What?
And your PB sniper, okay?
What the hell? Okay, I have a 42. So
Lol. W.
Alright, Shasta finishes with the 40-25.
GG. Okay, oh, I got
He made the best of that considering it's 7-2 and 6-1.
Yeah.
I got a 632, or no, I got a 532 Orange Ocean, so that was pretty hot. Yeah, like basically the first good run with 6-1 wheel gold, like of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, what was that Orange Ocean time?
532.
Oh.
Thanks.
That's pretty good. 'Cause I knew Shasta would go for it, so I was like, yeah, I kind of have to, otherwise I'm gonna be behind.
Yeah.
And look at what happened.
Yeah. That 7.2 is another living advertisement for my tutorial. Go check it out if you run this game.
Oh my goodness.
Never
Anyway,
lose.
joining us right now, Shasta.
Hey, GG Shasta.
GG's.
GG.
I got screwed a lot after 6-1, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I saw like you missed the mix a bunch of times, or what was it?
He
I missed the mix,
he got the
and then like I
Sparkies.
got bad luck. I got bad luck with like all the enemies. Basically, after that, it just like kept falling off the cliff.
What happened with the
I missed the mix
Sparkies?
after the Sparkies. I got the mix at one point with the Sparkies. I decided to keep going for it over and over, and then I got bad luck with one of the enemies on the way out of the room and lost the wheel anyways.
Oh,
And he
yeah,
decided
That's when I
leave
was,
it
at
after
that point,
that.
it's when I was that until 6-3, where I got the mix first try.
yeah. It's definitely good backup. Yeah, 6-1 wheel's rough, man. Like I don't like 6-1 wheel. It saves so much time though. It's dumb.
You gotta do it, dude.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
I
But
love 6-1 wheel.
shut up, rocks.
But yeah, I got screwed as well too in 7-2. I got grabbed twice by Fan as I was about to hit him. So basically, like when I was on the ground in ball form, like moving and stuff, he just grabbed me there twice in a row, and almost the third time as well. But I don't know how I got
Sniper's
this.
fan.
Oof.
Yeah, and then I got hit twice by Fireline at the end. I almost died there. Horrible luck. Like after 6-1 happened.
Yeah.
That is what it is. That's just Nightmare in Dreamland for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
GG to
Oh.
both of you. Sniper's trying to have everyone run the inferior Kirby game. Amazing there.
Nah, that's pretty good.
It's good, but it's not Nightmare in Dreamland, so therefore it's not that good.
Okay.
It's not relevant to right now.
Anyway, sadly, this is the end of for Shasta. Shasta's
Yeah.
been in
It's
the
okay,
Nightmare Dream tournament 2017,
The
and
past
this is the
year.
first time he hasn't gone second. So
That's okay. I don't really mind.
Only 3 people have ever beaten Shasta
Like-
in tournament history.
So both Quill and Cocoon put in a lot of work in general. So like it's okay. It's honestly for the best that like they race each other. And that's my opinion at least. But yeah, it's all good.
So make sure you
I'm
guys
big chillin'.
follow the runners. Chooch already did the commands. Make sure you follow the runners in chat. Shasta runs everything
and of course,
I'm running Super Mario 4DS right now.
right now. Yeah, that run
And
is
Super Mario
incredible.
Bros.
No soup.
Do soup.
new soup.
Yeah. Make sure you follow the runners. Shasta and Cocoon, both great runners of a lot of different games. Cocoon more Kirby oriented. Shasta more. If it's a
Everything.
game and that's
Everything.
handheld, it's hand. Talking about handhelds, actually, make sure you follow.
there you go.
Make sure you guys follow
And GameCube.
Chooch. Make sure you guys follow Chooch and Sniper. They both run a lot of different things. Chooch runs Kirby and
How about like 2 things?
SM64 ROM hacks.
Guys, I run Wii Sports Resort. You
You
can't beat that.
I'm
You
bopping
can't
that
beat
fault button now.
Yay.
And I reset and 1-1 a lot. But that's changing.
Uh-huh.
That is changing because I just switched to GBI because my Wii U broke.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
you
yeah.
reset
Yeah,
on
it
GBI instead of.
Well, it didn't just break. You messed it up.
I broke
Yeah,
it.
he kind of like deleted all of his files.
Oops. Not that big of a deal. But yeah, talking about handhelds. this Saturday, or actually starting, I think tomorrow, not tomorrow, Friday?
No, Friday. It's Friday.
Friday. Handheld Heroes starting up on the SpeedGaming family.
I'm running 4 games in that somehow.
I'm running a singular game in that with Shasta. I'm racing Shasta in this game, 90%.
I have all the games that submit somehow got in, with one of them being a backup. I don't know how that happened. Help.
That's stressful, dude.
Yeah, it sounds
stressful.
real stressful.
I ran all of them in a row yesterday for like over 9 hours.
9 hours. What the heck?
Bruh.
Yeah, but it's
Okay,
gonna be
don't
me,
judge.
Shasta, and Dark Soul.
And Reeler in
all
chat.
Oh yeah, Reeler
Oh, yeah.
Kid BL too.
Oh, someone tell the handheld heroes guy I can't call.
Wait, what? Quill can't commentate either, Shasta.
That's okay, we can just all do it together.
That's true.
Okay.
Pog.
What's the 6-man grand finals commentary?
Oh yeah. Talking about
Anyway.
this, Cocoon 1 is going to grand finals against.
Yeah, so I have to win
Rox,
2
can you,
straight
tell us what's
against
next
Quill,
on SpeedGaming?
so that's going to take some
Okay.
effort on my part.
Anyway, if you guys want to see more Kirby Nightmare, tune into Handheld Heroes Eastern Time.
I already
Overall,
said this.
I didn't say the time, and make sure
Oh
you
my
guys
goodness.
look out for the grand finals. MKCocoon versus me coming soon to a local speed gaming channel near you. Hopefully front page.
It
But
won't
right now-
be. It won't be front page. It
Starting
can't
in-
be.
Starting in like very soon, we have Final Fantasy Total Chaos Tournament 4. Xans 21 versus Sonny Wrath 11.
Paul.
Oh, let's go Sonic Wrath.
Check it out.
Alright, that guy runs KSS. Let's go.
Let's go,
All right.
Sonic.
And yeah,
Thank you all so
See you
much
guys
for
later.
watching,
Thank you guys so much
guys.
for watching.
Hope you have a great day. Enjoy the
peace out. Stay
speedruns.
tuned for Final
Bye-bye.
Fantasy. Thank you.
Goodbye forever.
Bye, 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 bye.
Not forever.